Hi again, everyone. So I'm back with my huge Bath & Body Works haul that I was telling you about. And when I say huge, I mean bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, and bag 4. This is what the receipt looks like. This is the most I've ever spent at Bath & Body Works at one time. What happened was, I think it was Thursday or Friday, I got an email from Bath & Body Works. And when I read the email, how I read it was 40% off your entire purchase. And I was like, that's a really good deal. And I happen to need hand soap. And you can always use, you know, candles and body wash and stuff like that. So I was really excited to go to this Bath & Body Works on Saturday. So when I got to the store and I was talking to the gal about the sale because I wanted to know if I could use my coupon on stuff that was already like on clearance, she was like, oh, you got the email that says up to 40% off. And then I was like, oh, because I was thinking I for sure was just going to get 40% off. Well, she actually looked at my code. I guess all the emails had a specific or different code or something. And believe it or not, my code was worth 40% off. So it worked out anyways. So I totally stocked up on tons of stuff. So let me go ahead and show you what I got. So the first thing I got, and this was actually on the 50% off clearance, is this really cute wallflower. And it even comes with like a sweet cinnamon pumpkin scent. But it's a pumpkin. I don't know if you can see that. It's really cute. And so it's regularly was $19.50, but it was half off. So that makes it like, okay, I didn't do so well with my math the other day with my thrift haul. A little under $10, I guess. And then I had 40% off, so I think it ended up being like maybe $6. I think that's what it was, $6. So I picked up one of these, and then they also had a leaf one, like a maple leaf, but I gave that one to my sister, so I actually got 2 of these. Okay, and then I also got, this was also 50% off, because it's, I don't know, I guess part of their fall clearance or something. And you know how I love owls. I think I've said that a few times. So I got this really cute owl, and you put like a little mini candle in it or a tea light. And it's a brown bronze color, and it's, you can't really tell maybe, but it's got a crackle finish. Anyway, so I got that. And it was regularly $14.50, but it was half off, so that's $7.25. And then I got 40% off. So it probably made it around $4 or $3 and some cents. I could look on my receipt, but there's so many products that to find it would take me forever. So then I also got one of these Wallflower plug-in things, and it's a snowflake. Isn't that really pretty? And the snowflake's still available. And if you get to your Bath & Body Works, if you're interested in any of this stuff, if you get there soon, you could probably get, you know, these couple items that I've shown you, they were half off. You could probably still get those because they did still have some of those left after I bought them. But so, yep, there's the snowflake, and it was $8.50, and it was 40% off of $8.50 because this was not on sale. So I don't know, it would have ended up being maybe like $5. Okay, my math isn't very good. And then I picked up some hand soaps. I bought 7. They were like 7 for $21, I think it was. And of course, then I had the 40% off. So I got fresh sparkling snow. I cannot talk today. Thought that was really pretty. And I got lemon meringue cheer. I've never seen this one before. I'm gonna use this one in the kitchen. And I got 'Tis the Season with a cute snowman on it. And we've got Sugared Vanilla Wish. That'll be good. That's gonna smell like a sugar cookie, I bet. And then Crisp Golden Pear. I like that one. I thought that was pretty. And Vanilla Snowflake. You can never go wrong with vanilla. And then I had this one before, and I featured it, I think, in one of my favorites, the Sweet Clementine. I love this scent. It smells like fresh squeezed oranges, and I love it. So I picked up another one of these. Now, 7 for $21 is a good deal because individually priced, these are like $5.50. So I will check my receipt really quick. I think after all the coupons and everything, each one cost me $2.40, I think. So I think these were $2.40 each after all was said and done, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then I also picked up, because I like the Sweet Clementine scent so much, I noticed they had a little hand lotion, Sweet Clementine hand lotion, and it was $5, but then I got the 40% off, so that made it like maybe $3 or so. So I got that. And then they were also having like buy 3 signature items, get 3 free, which I wasn't planning on buying, but as I'm checking out, the gal is telling me this, and I'm like, well, yeah, that sounds like a really good deal. So my daughter picked out some body wash. So she got 2, because we're going to give 1 to a friend for Christmas. 2 of the Twisted Peppermint body washes. And these are normally $12.50 each. And then she also picked out the Paris Amour body wash. And then I picked up for my husband or my son, we got 3 men's body washes. We got the Twilight Woods. And this is like a 2-in-1 hair and body wash. So it's like a shampoo and a body wash. So Twilight Woods and Dark Amber. And then the last one was Ocean. That one smelled really good. I think this was my favorite, and my daughter's. But they all smelled really good. So I'm trying to figure out how much. So it was buy 3, get 3 free. So I think they ended up being like $3.75 each. Is that right? I think that's how it worked out. If I'm really good about it, I'll try to put in my description box, if you guys are interested, how much this worked out to be. I can't remember, but it was buy 3, get 3 free, and then I had the 40% off. I think they were like $3.75 each. It's what it looks like on my receipt anyways. I'm trying to find it on my receipt. So I thought that was a great deal. And then we also, when we walked in, the gal was like, oh, do you want to try our foaming hand soap? And I was like, or antibacterial, that's what I mean. The antibacterial foaming mousse. Usually we get the gels, but I'd never tried the mousse before. So we tried it and I really liked it. It absorbed really, really well and it left my hands so soft. So we got a Vanilla Bean Noel and also a Twisted Peppermint. And they were $5 each, but I had the 40% off because these weren't on sale. So I can't remember what that made them. Okay. Something on here was actually $1.72. Did I already say? Oh, actually, you know what? These were $1.72 each. That's what was $1.72 each. I know I told you that I thought it was like $2 or something, or that, okay. These were $1.72 each, the hand soaps. Not sure how much these were yet. I think I will put something down in the description box. But I forgot, I bought like a whole bunch of scented, what do you call these? The things that go, that's loud. These things. I think these were like $2 each. Looks like these were like $1.99 or $2 each. So I bought a bunch of these little, they go into the little scent warmer things. I don't know what they're called. I guess they're just called the Wallflower Home Fragrance Refill. And they had 6 for $24. And then of course I had the 40% off. So I'm like, well, yeah, I might as well get 6. So I got warm vanilla sugar and pumpkin cupcake. I had that as a foaming hand soap. That smelled good. And this one was just called Winter. And I bought Leaves. Leaves is a really good scent. I mean, you hear people talk about it all the time, but it is a really good candle scent. And I got 'Tis the Season. It's a pretty red one. I thought that would be really pretty with the snowflake. And I also got Autumn. But I think this one was half off. I think this was on the clearance section. So actually I bought 7 of these. And I also got Snow Day. It's a pretty blue. This will be pretty in the Snowflake also. And then was that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was 7. And then my daughter picked out 3 mini candles. They were 3 for $10. And then of course I had the 40% off. So we got fresh balsam. These are really cute. They're really small. And regularly, if you buy them individually, I think they're $4.50. And then she also got marshmallow fireside. That smells really good. Marshmallow fireside. And then the last one she picked out was winter. Winter. And the only other thing I've got, I mean, I'm going to be stocked up for quite a while. And this candle was on the clearance, like the 50% off, because I guess it was part of their fall collection, was the blueberry pumpkin patch. And it smells like blueberry pie. I wondered how it would smell because I'm like,